Hi and welcome back to the channel. Sorry I've been away for a little while, but my son was ill, then I was ill, then my son was ill, then I was ill, and yeah, I've been really run down from it, and my son was so ill the second time. But anyway, today we're going to have a look at Anna from, well, we'll start off with Viking Princess Lifts, and I think we'll start from the beginning of the year because I haven't covered her since my first video, so let's have a look. Hello, what are you doing? Hello, what are you doing? Have you been? Have you been outside? Right, so now the cat's sat behind the green screen, purring. Can't hear. Well, there's no point in putting this in really because I don't think I can listen to anything. So if I sound a bit nasally, sorry. So I had to jump on this trend real quick. So much has changed this year. I don't really think I'm a new person. I think I just figured out how to be the person I've always been. What? Yeah, I've been more efficiently and with less pain. Archie. So what are you doing? Hmm? What are you doing? My baby. You're wet. I don't even know what I recorded there. Um, so, I've always been more... Oh, no. Let's do that again. Had to jump on this trend real quick. So much changed this year. I don't really think I'm a new person. I think I just figured out how to be the person I've always been, more efficiently and with less pain. I'm excited to move more. No, I'm excited to move my body even more in 2026. Also, I've been taking it easy this holiday season, enjoying family time. So, yeah, fair enough. She had an operation there, which she's not telling you, which she said was how she's been dealing with pain. She's on a GLP-1 for inflammation, which also deals with pain, which isn't mentioned there either. So, not very clear. Let's have a look at the next one. So this is the plank. So she does it for what, 30 seconds? I think we've all seen this one and start shouting. I mean, I gotta be honest, I've only just started doing planks. My trainer had me doing them not last week, the week before, or the week before that. And sorry, it's still full of cold. It's all up here. Anyway, so I did have a C-section to have my son. That was 4 years ago though, but I haven't done anything, and I mean anything, since. Especially core work, nothing. So yeah, I felt that. I think it was 20 seconds. I felt every second of that and it hurt for days afterwards. Don't know whether it's the scarring, but it was literally right where my C-section was. So I'm gonna keep doing it, but I'm not gonna be crazy like trying to do bouncy things. I'm sure that would hurt more, but whatever. Can I do it that way? So she's a menace. Okay. We don't have those at our gym, but a club girl. She danced on the tables. So she had a weird moment of pride filming this because she would have been scared she would fall off. I'm still scared she's going to fall off. One wrong footing and off you go. Monday workout done and dusted. Mondays I work a lot on deadlift form and then follow with accessories to help me build strength elsewhere. In the new year I'm adding cardio and stretching to improve my speed and recovery. So doing the leg press. I mean, that's a lot. I can't do that. But I started, by the way, the same time as Anna, but I only started with a trainer in January. So I had to choose between my GLP-1 and a personal trainer to help me move forward with my training, because just doing machines in the gym was, ew, I didn't really know what I was doing. I'd try and follow some sort of plan. I'd do the same thing over and over again. So upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. And I would alternate it like that on the same machines each week. And I did build some muscle, but obviously I'm not pushing myself. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't do any free weights or anything because I'm older, more mature woman of 45. And I didn't want to hurt myself, especially with a little one to look after. That's the last thing you want to do. So now I've started in January with my personal trainer and started with the deadlifts properly last week, which was fun. So I did RDLs and straight leg deadlifts. So anyway, I don't know that much about form. I'm not going to, that looks painful, mine, don't it? I hate them. I hate the cross trainer, or what do they call it up there? Ellipticals. I hate it. When I first started the gym, I did start in, was it 2004, maybe 2002. I was at a gym and I had one of those inductions where they give you a little plan that you can follow. And back then it was all TVs on the wall, so you could watch Good Morning or whatever the morning program was then. Don't know whether they did the Big Breakfast then. I can't remember, it might have been. And yeah, the gym was mostly full of like cardio equipment, so show you the cross trainer, all that sort of stuff. And I used to do 15 minutes to half an hour on that and then go. It was don't waste time. Hated it. No wonder I couldn't stay. 2 miles. She doing well, mine. I don't think I could do 2 miles yet. Although my trainer has me doing every 30 seconds, you put the thing. That's more of a warm up. I don't know if I just do cardio. Oh, did I mention I got rid of the pink hair? I got rid of the pink hair, I didn't like it. Because I was blonde. I'm naturally dark, as you could see. But the blonde, the very light blonde, was too much work. And I said to myself, I'll go pink for the when it's growing out, just so I can see what it's like. And I sort of liked it, and I sort of didn't. So got rid of that. So now we'll have this for a bit. And I don't know what I'm going to do to cover the greys because they keep coming through. Anyway, enough about me. Don't find a gym. Find a hobby. Hanging around. So to everyone trying to figure out how to get started this year, let me share with you something that took me a lot of missteps to figure out. Don't commit to a gym. Commit to finding an active hobby. Active hobbies come with community Events, goals, and more sports. Strongman changed the way I look at exercise. It gave me an amazing group of friends and has improved so many facets of my life. For me, finding a hobby made the gym something to look forward to instead of a burden. There are so many ways to move. In 2026, find one or several that bring you joy. And it's an awesome way to make friends. Depending on what gym you go to, my gym isn't that type of gym. You won't be making friends there. Nobody speaks at all other than say, "Insetsu color." So I couldn't actually agree more. You don't have to go to the gym, but finding some sort of active hobby is fantastic. So I know I started outdoor hobbies, just getting out in the sun. Sometimes it's just amazing. So walking, running. I also do gardening at an allotment, which in the US is like a community garden, and it is. I can spend hours out there. Like I will be in April and May. I will be squatted down and planting like hundreds of plants out into the soil. So it's a good way to eat your veggies, but it's also a good way of getting exercise without realizing that you're doing exercise. Although I was just doing body weight squats. I was a lot heavier back then. So yeah, I agree in that respect, although I would really push strength training, especially to women, if they can manage it, just because the benefits are fantastic. Preventing osteoporosis by strengthening your bones and stuff, it's just unmatched. But let's have a look what else, especially if you're on a GLP-1. You stay consistent. And I can't. Oh, I see. So it started with small weights and worked your way up. Okay. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Gym bros are your biggest cheerleaders. I mean, in that type of gym, probably. I've never been in that type of gym. I've only been in the commercial ones, which are like, you just keep your head down and go do your own thing. So, yeah, fair play. It'd be nice, I suppose. Although I quite like it that nobody looks at me, speaks to me, or does anything, because I want to get in there, do my workout, and then go and do my gardening, go and play with my son, do whatever. It's not my whole life, it's just part of it. No one in the gym. You're a 24/7 gym, so I do quite like to go there when there's no one there. I don't know if you do the same. And go on all the equipment you don't know how to use just to see what it's like. And you don't feel such an idiot then. Although I went on my hack squat and yeah, that one at the gym is far too heavy for me yet. Anyway, I do not know anything about form at the moment. I do not know if she's doing this right. All I can say is her back looks weird. If I did that, I don't even think I can. Maybe it's just her posture because she has the bigger booty. You have to learn shoulder sandbags because you're a sweat monster. Mm. I mean, I know everyone sweats. It's not much. I don't want to talk about that. She always sweats through her belly button. Is that... I've never noticed that at the gym. I've noticed it in quite a few things now. I mean, I can understand there where the where's that P? Uh, I mean, yeah, I haven't had that issue apart from when I was pregnant, and the one time, once, I sneezed, and that wasn't fun. But I was in the house, so it just changed. But yeah, but yeah, life. I did the exercises then to make sure the pelvic floor was a lot better. Did not... I suffer with hay fever, so I did not want to be peeing myself from like March to October. Right, so pulled 420 on a trap bar. I don't know. I've never used one of those. I could not lift 420 because I don't even weigh that much. Has she been bitten by a spider? Possibly. Is that why she's so swollen? Hey, fair play, that's a lot. I couldn't do it. Swiss bar. I think we've all seen this. So getting out of your head. I don't know. And as long as you keep going, keep trying, then that's good. I mean, you gotta improve one day, but you gotta listen to what your coach is saying. Like my trainer is trying to teach me proper form with like deadlifts because I've never done them before and I'm terrible. And it's like head up, chest up, keep your back straight, and you have no idea of the feeling that you're supposed to be feeling in each muscle, which is wild. And then they literally, like when I was doing rows, and I'm supposed to be feeling it in that muscle, and if it hurts, that's, well, not hurts, but like burns, then you know you're doing it right. So yeah, I mean, she doesn't seem like the type of person to listen, and she knows best, but you soon stop that if you get hurt. Let's just hope she doesn't get hurt badly. If people are only attracted to skinny people, songs like this wouldn't exist. So haters will try and convince you of your value, convince you of value and ability to be left or held hostage until you meet their standard of beauty. Well, everyone's different. Everyone likes different things. I mean, to each their own. She doesn't train to be small. I train to live big. Okay. Training helps me live my most capable life. Does it? It definitely improves mood, and that is hard. I do those and I find them hard. But no, I mean, as long as you're a healthy weight and doing healthy things, eating healthy, then everybody's different. If you're carrying a little bit extra, then fine. But this isn't just a little bit, is it? That's not a little bit of a cushion. But if she's happy at that weight, but is she? She's been trying to lose weight for a long time. She's told us she's on a GLP-1 for fat loss now. So she's obviously not happy. So why is she saying she is? Yeah, I understand she's training to be big. Like, well, not big. What's the word? She's training to be strong. So you don't necessarily have to be a tiny little skinny thing, but you also don't have to be this size. Anyway, oh god. What would have happened if it smacked her in the head then? That would be me. That would be me. I would, I would get hit by it. £30. I mean, wouldn't be nice, but at least it wasn't too much. I would hate to have to, I hate having to lift things like this. Really don't like it. Like at the allotment when I have to lift up bags of sand or bags of compost, and they're so annoying to lift up. So lifted heavy has made me less afraid. I know I can defend myself if I need to. What, from a sandbag? It is sad. It is sad that we have to think about things like that. It's not right. And for women, it's a lot more scary. Not that I'm saying men don't have to worry about these things as well. Sadly, in this day and age, everybody has to worry about it, but women more than men, unfortunately. But yeah, as I've seen many other people react to, just because you can pick up a sandbag and just throw it at someone doesn't mean you could fight them. I mean, I wouldn't like to fight Anna. I think she'll just squash me, but there we go. So this is the turtles thing. I don't understand why she made this, but whatever. New coach. She can lift a sandbag, so maybe she'll be able to teach Anna how to do it. So 6 months ago, the amount of change in 6 months is wild. I definitely agree with that. When I started to where I am now, definitely feel a lot more muscle. Can't really see it because I've still got fat to lose, but like there's something there. It's something. One day. I'm not going to be making videos saying look how far I've come. Maybe if I'd had a trainer I might, but they just looks painful, some of the stuff she does. And sorry, it's just me talking because she just puts music on and I can't put on you. So Monday motivation, remember it's the suck that makes you strong. Okay. If you can show up when it's hard, that's when the gym truly begins to change your life. Sure, yeah, consistency is key. Would have been the other thing you could have written. Things about sucking and showing up when it's hard. Is it just my mind? I'm not gonna go into that. Just a girly pop doing girly things at the gym. Okay, so we're getting ready to pick up men at the gym, and we're picking them up. I remember doing this when I was in school. How many years ago was that? Oh my god, it was 30 years ago. Because I left school at 16 and went to college. But yeah, I remember doing this stuff in school. Alright, come work out with me, upper body day. Very on brand, very... I really do not like that skirt. Maybe it would look better with not black compressions, or are they tights? I don't know. What's the bandana about? What does that do? What does it do? Is there a reason? I've never seen anyone tell me what the reason is, because I would love to know. Because I would be scared it would strangle me or something. You know, you see all these things where people are like lifting and they've got their hair like up in a ponytail and it's very long and they catch it on the hair. Oh, that must be so painful. So if you did that and it caught on the bandana, would you like strangle yourself or something? Oh, I couldn't lift that. I mean, that looks impressive, mind, doesn't it? I couldn't do that. I mean, it looks like a hollow log, but I bet it's pretty heavy. And you put weights on the end.
Which phone number, contact, or device do you want to call?
Alexa, stop. Don't know where that came from. So she's moved on to the Swiss bar and she's practicing moving her head and shoulders out of the way. Whatever. I've not done that before. But I won't be copying Anna because I don't think she's the best at teaching. And it's a nice picture. It's clear, no force fields that I can see. I'm trying to look like not to screw it up. She's just supposed to pick that up. That thing they pick up. I mean, this is all a bit boring, isn't it? What goes on inside my head before a heavy lift? I don't know. What's the audio? Whatever it is. She didn't show the lift. Oh, she must get in position when she's actually down there because those shoulders were definitely bored. Anyway, so she's... What is she doing here? Getting out of her own way when it comes to sandbags. Okay. So for a competition, she's got to learn sandbags. She sucks at sandbags. But she's trying to do her best, but it's not very good. So this person, Hannah, who's obviously doing a course at the gym for other people as well. So Anna's joined a little course. You can see them all there waiting to have their turn. So they're all having a go. Oh God, I tell you what, right? The adrenaline would keep me going because I'd be like, I am not going to fail this in front of all those people watching me. I would die. I would be so determined to get it over that bar. I wouldn't have pushed him out the way though, it's a bit mean. And that's her trainer. Is it still her trainer? Does she still use him like part-time? I mean, it's nice that they still hang out. Or maybe she paid for this course before, but yeah, no, I would not be... No, I can't think of the word. Pathetic. I'd say, oh no, I can't do this. I keep dropping it. It would have literally forced myself to do that. Right, let's have a look at the next one. I don't go to the gym to be smaller. I go to live bigger. Okay. What are we doing? The obsession with being smaller has always felt weird to me. I just want to be capable and comfortable and confident in my body. Oh, and I want to be strong as hell. Yes, me too. I want to be strong as hell. Not a strong woman. I'm not going in for any competitions or doing anything. I want to be strong till the day I die. So I'm with her on that one. I want to be strong. Don't want to be tiny. Not going there to like try and run everything off with cardio and just be a little stick. I want to be very strong. How many reps can I do in 30 seconds? I don't care. What I learned from this is that she needs to work on her stamina. You live, you learn, you get stronger as a result. Well, surely you don't have to do it really fast and do as many as you can, or is that part of the strong woman thing? Is that part of the competition? You gotta do as many as you can? because I thought the idea was you build muscle, which means accelerate up and then slower on the way down on the negative so that you can build muscle. But I don't know. I don't know anything, so I'm not even gonna try. Right, so she's having a dance around here and doing a weird dance. I really do not like those blue leggings on her. They make your knees look weird, like your knees are sweating. Why has she got a sweaty belly button? It's weird. Alright, so she's clearly lost her mind during deload week. But don't worry, it's gym. We're all crazy here. So what is deload week? Is that where you drop the weights? Like in pounds over there, I suppose. She forgot to squat throughs and still managed to get that depth. Yeah, throwing your head forward so you can see lower doesn't mean the rest of you is lower. The knees are back? What does that mean? The knees are back. Does that mean she's not wearing knee sleeves? Anyway, oh, we're picking up some more men. This one's annoying still. This is like schoolgirl stuff. You're not 12 anymore. Right, so this is the main one that I wanted to talk about. So this is Anna saying, I'm on a GLP-1. I don't really talk about this all the time, not because I'm ashamed or trying to hide it, but because I don't think it's that interesting. I mean, fair enough, she told us she is on one. That's good. Two, it would be nice to know so that the people that follow her that are thinking of going on a GLP-1 could know what sort of options are out there. Which one is she taking? Is it trizepatide? What is it? So she partnered with a brand on it, so that's the only reason she told us. So this medical first thing is her way of getting out of telling us anything, because she says, oh, I don't want to promote it other than you should see a doctor about it. Well, yeah, you can't get a prescribed medicine without it, other than in America, where I think you can get peptides. But then how safe are they? I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, she's right. You shouldn't go on any medication without a doctor's supervision, especially if you've got other issues. So she actually mentions here that she's had surgery to remove lipedema. What's the difference between lymphedema and lipedema now? Let me have a look. Right, so for anyone else who is like me and I don't know the difference between lipedema and lymphedema, we're going to have a look. So this AI thing is saying, I suppose we could have a look in we'll have a look in the NHS one. So lipedema is an abnormal buildup of fat in your legs and sometimes arms. It can be painful and affect daily life. There are things you can do that may help. So your arms can look out of proportion to your body, early stages. Lymphedema can affect the arms too, but the hands are not usually affected. And you can see they're textured with orange peel. And that looks a bit more severe than the regular cellulite. And you'd have pain, tenderness, or heaviness in the affected limbs, and you can bruise easily. It affects people differently. So some people they won't notice it, some people they will. Other causes. So we've got lymphedema then, which is a long-term chronic condition that can cause swelling in the body's tissues. Well, Anna's always talking about swelling. So does she have both? Has she said she has both? Can anyone remember? Because what she tells us and what she does is totally different. So this develops when the lymphatic system doesn't work properly. And the network of channels and glands throughout the body that help to fight infection and remove excess fluid, I suppose, is broken. So it's important that it's identified and treated as soon as possible, and it can get worse. So the symptoms are aching, heavy feeling, difficulty with movement, which she said she had, repeated skin infections, she haven't mentioned that, developing hard, tight, or thickened skin, folds developing in the skin, vault-like growths, fluid leaking through the skin. It all sounds lovely. So let's have a look at this one. So obesity-induced lymphedema is often a reversible chronic condition where excess fat causes inflammation, damage, and overloading of the lymphatic system, causing fluid to accumulate, usually in the legs, feet, and genital area. Didn't know that. It typically occurs with a BMI over 40. Well, we can definitely say that Anna is over 40 because I was 35 when I was at my biggest, and she's definitely bigger than I was. So, risk increases significantly at lower BMIs. What? It typically occurs with a BMI over 40, the risk increases significantly at lower BMIs and is a major manageable risk factor for secondary lymphedema. Right, so excess fatty tissue increases pressure on lymphatic vessels, inhibiting their ability to drain fluid effectively. This creates a vicious cycle where fat causes lymphatic drain damage and the resulting fluid causes more fat and inflammation. So you're in a catch-22. Swelling typically affects both legs, feet, and can extend to the abdomen and genital area. God. Anyway, so that is the difference with those. So where were we? So she's not going to tell us what GLP-1 she is on. She's not going to tell us about a diet. She's not going to tell us anything about that, but she is going to show us the medical first, because we don't need to know what she eats. We don't need to know what she takes. We don't need to know anything other than what she wants you to know. So she had surgery to remove the lipedema, and she partnered with a place and still put a lot of her own money into it. And she is now lipedema free. No, no. Am I now lipedema free? No, that's not how it works. I did it to save my joints and get my mobility back. So the lipedema, which one was that? So it was that one. Lipedema is a chronic, often inherited condition involving abnormal, symmetrical and painful fat buildup, typically in the legs and sometimes arms, or sparing the feet and hands. Primarily affecting women, it is frequently triggered by hormonal changes, puberty, pregnancy, menopause, and does not respond to conventional diet or exercise. So you have nodular, we've seen those pictures, didn't we? Grows easy. Stages, so it progresses from smooth skin with small nodules, stage 1, to larger fibrotic, deforming fat lobes, which is stage 3. There is no cure, but treatment aims to manage symptoms, reduce pain, and prevent progression. So conservative management is manual lymphatic drainage, which is massage, special compression garments and skincare. Lifestyle, maintaining a healthy anti-inflammatory diet to prevent secondary obesity. And then surgical intervention, which is specialized liposuction, water jet assisted, can remove the diseased fat, which does not respond to weight loss. So basically, what she should have done is lost weight and then gone for the lipedema surgery. But there is no, there is nothing for the lymphedema, so she hasn't mentioned having that. Well, I'm sure she said she had both before. Because she gets the massages, doesn't she? Anyway, so she did it to save her joints and get her mobility back. Fine. I have no regrets. No? Really? No regrets. I mean, it's not that bad to have scars, is it? But those ones are horrendous. I would be going in for revision surgery on those. Although, if she does lose the weight and has the skin removal surgery with a different plastic surgeon, she could have some nice little scars there. I mean, they'd be tiny little white things then. But I suppose she'd be scared to have more surgery now because she would literally need it everywhere, wouldn't she? So she doesn't use filters. Yeah. I do sometimes use a 0.5 lens to film. Is it not? I don't know. I know nothing. Literally, I cannot filter this. This is me. This is how I look. This is lighting. I do not know my angles. I look jowly. But I don't care. I'm old. I'm old. I put a bit of makeup on so it didn't look so bad. So she does no angles. Sometimes I'm swollen and look bigger. Sometimes my lymph is working. I thought there was more than one. So would it be, I would have said something like, sometimes my lymphatic system is working well and I look smaller. Because saying my lymph works is like, which one? So she doesn't weigh 600 pounds. Okay. Well, yeah, she might weigh 601 or she might weigh 598. She's not lying. She could weigh 700. No, I don't think so. But what I weigh really isn't what I weight. What? But what I weigh, yeah, that's right, isn't it? But what I weigh really isn't the point of this account. I eat really well. I mean, she does make it about her weight, though, doesn't she? Like, look at me, I'm a larger person and I can do all this and I'm fantastic. And look at me doing strong woman. So yeah, it does matter. I really don't care if people know what I weigh. I think I'm 11 stone 5 at the moment, and I don't know what that is in pounds or kilograms, and I'm not going to look it up in boys today. But I was 210 pounds or 15 stone. I was a big girl because I'm only 5'3". Yeah, 5'3". Anyway, that's enough. So she eats really well and works with an amazing nutritionalist. So she's been working with a nutritionist for a couple of weeks. Okay. With her, I've cut salt added healthy fats and increased nutrients used for lymph function. Okay. So, supporting lymphatic health requires adequate hydration, so she needs to be drinking that water. High quality protein, eating your protein. Nutrient dense anti inflammatory foods to reduce fluid retention. Okay, and promote waste removal. Key nutrients include vitamin C, so your citruses, berries, peppers, vitamin E, nuts and seeds, antioxidants, leafy greens, beets, zinc and omega-3 fatty acids, which boost immune function and reduce congestion. So she's going to be eating all this. So whole foods, really, and add in your herbs and spices, and probably taking a supplement, I would think. Reduce sodium, lower salt intake to prevent fluid retention. Too low salt though. I've recently changed salt because I was just using normal table salt. I don't know, and apparently that's bad. So I've stopped doing that, and now I've got the sea salt, which you crack. I don't know. Anyway, so avoid processed food, limit high fat, ultra processed, and sugary foods that can burden the lymphatic system. So remember that, because we're going to go back. Get rid of that. So she eats well, works with an amazing nutritionist for 5 minutes. She's cut her salt, added healthy fats in. I don't drink. I don't often eat out. No Nando. And 1 day a week I eat donuts. Donuts. So more than one? Do you eat donuts all day? I mean, if I was gonna have like something each week to fit into my calories for that week, and I wanted, say, a chocolate bar or a donut, I would have fun. Not 1 day a week I eat donuts all day. I mean, I know someone of Anna's size, she could probably eat 5 donuts and it wouldn't even matter. But, I mean, we've just read that. Nutrients, the lymphatic system. You should be doing this nearly all the time. Reduce, or is it avoid processed foods that can be a burden to the lymphatic system. Eat anti-inflammatory. You can't just do it every now and again or most of the time. It's gotta be most of the time. Yeah, the occasional donut, but not once a week. Come on now. Unless it's going to be what? I mean, it's not going to be a healthy donut, is it? It's not going to be one that she's made herself that isn't deep fried and covered in sugar and God knows what. I mean, I eat donuts. Not I eat a donut, I eat donuts all day. I mean, really? So she never set out for her body to be the subject of this page, yet she wears tiny little shorts, a tiny little vest, and is that a belt? Or it's not a belt, is that just the belt cover? Oh, I don't know. I don't know much about it, but yeah, so she's showing her body in full. If you didn't want to make your body the subject of anything, you probably wouldn't show it. So I'm tired of being accused of faking progress that literally I don't even see in myself. I've never seen her put fake muscles on or fake the progress that way. But yeah, I do think she uses slimming filters and smoothing filters, and nobody's saying she's not making progress. I'm sure she is. I'm sure there's muscle under there. There's no way she's lifting those heavy weight without that muscle there. But making yourself look thinner than you actually are is kind of faking the progress, because you're making people think that you are slimmer than you are. And there's so many pictures going about, you can't deny it. So what else are you saying? Do you know how weird it is to have someone accuse you of using filters to look smaller when you look at your own videos and don't see a difference? So you can't see the filters, so it's okay. Okay. I mean, I lied to myself when I was bigger. I honestly did. I removed every single mirror from my house. There was no mirrors. I could never see anything. And the only way I could tell, I mean, there were some mirrors, but they were like head height. I never seen my body. And it was only when people would take pictures of me that I would really see the size that I was, and I would be upset. Or if you're walking through town and you catch um, or your reflection in the glass of the shops. But oh no, I lied to myself, because you know when you look down at your legs and you just see the top. I knew my legs were fat and bigger, but I didn't realise how much bigger, because I'd lie to myself and say when I sit down everybody's leg spreads out, and that's true. But my leg was, they were massive. I mean, they're better now, but they're still big. So yeah, you can lie to yourself, but it does catch up with you. And yeah, in her head, she probably does think those filters don't really do anything, but they do. So at the end of the day, the most interesting thing about me to you is the size of my body and the medications I take to be able to do the most with my life. Maybe this isn't the account for you. I want to be strong and explore this part of myself. Oh God, there's more that I didn't know existed. I mean, people are going to come here to look at her and see if she can do it, see if she can master this, do strong man or strong woman. And yeah, your size is part of it. It's part of your whole account. You say yourself you're a thick girl, or you got a big booty. People want to see these things and see you succeed. They want to see you lose the weight, they want to see you get stronger, they want to see you do all these things. They don't want you to lie to them along the way, because it's just gonna hurt you and them, because you're saying you're one thing, showing another thing. Anyway, so if you don't like me enough to do some of the true, if you don't like me enough to do some of the truly horrifying things that people have done to me in the last 6 months, that doesn't make sense at all. What are you on about, Anna? So she's just saying she's not for everyone, and she's happy to not have haters in her life. Well, fine. Whatever. And she's doing this to murder on the dance floor. Is it relevant? Oh. Anyway, this is getting a bit boring. Where am I now? Which one did we just do? So I did those, did that, did that, did that, did that, did that. I'm so sorry for the sniffing. So it was that one, wasn't it? Yeah. You need a little help finishing your set. Well, I think it's, is it this one? Yeah. Probably in a little bit of poor taste. I mean, she's just using trending music, but I don't know why she would use Dawson's Creek theme song other than to get herself noticed off the back of someone passing away. So, I mean, you don't need to do that to finish your set. Just give yourself a second and then keep going. Breathe more, breathe in, and then do some more. You're too tired to get up, but you still need to work out. Weird. So making me get in the floor on a Saturday at 7 a.m. Look, it is proof I'm fully committed to this crazy little sport. So a coach, nutrition, colour consultant. The reason my workouts take 4 hours. 4 hours? Jesus. What does strong woman taste like? What? Did I read that wrong? Okay, when I'm saying I'm trying to be a strong woman, people often think I'm saying I just want to be a strong woman. A lot of people don't know there is an actual sport I'm training to compete in. Training for the sport is about lifting heavy, but it is also about speed, precision, and mental ability to get your body to do crazy things. For example, I am considered a novice in this sport and lift nowhere near the amazing women who currently hold titles. Maybe I'll get there one day, maybe I won't. But that doesn't really matter. I found a community, and that community enables me to do cool things like throw bags, lift logs, and hopefully someday pull a semi truck. What's a semi truck? Am I being thick? What is a semi truck? Tractor trailer, 18-wheeler, big. Oh, a lorry. Okay. Well, I would be impressed to see a. I would be impressed to see that. I will. I will stay tuned to see that. I want to see Anna lifting a lorry. No, what's she gonna do? Pull it with her hands, like on a rope. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. Is there a competition? Is she gonna do strongman for real? Okay. So she's found a community. That's good. It's nice to be part of something, make friends, and have a little time for yourself doing these things. So she's going to be. I'm going to be my strongest self, and we'll see where it takes me. Also, this by no means an what? Also, this is by no means an exhaustive list of skills for the sport. I am also still a novice, and nothing I do is perfect. Is it ever truly perfect? It's simply things I've trained in thus far. So a coach is still cybernetic strongman. So she's still got a coach, and she's also got a new trainer with Inez. I mean, I don't know how much longer she's just going to be able to show these. It is starting to get a bit boring. It's like, I need her to do something else or do it a bit better. I don't know. Let's have a look. Is that the last bit? That's the last one. Hang on then. Right, so I can't see anything on TikTok that's any different, or YouTube all the glitter and lasers looks really boring, so I really can't be bothered with that. So I think I'm going to end it there. If you've liked the video today, please think about giving me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, please let me know why in the comments below. If there's anything you want me to cover, please let me know. I've got my email in the description. And thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, you're a legend. Bye. See you in the next one.